Steve Lam is with us now. He's Bloomberg Intelligence Insurance Analyst. Steve, this story is just downright odd. What do you make of it?
Well, I think, okay, if we take a step back, it's sensible for the government to try their best to save this company because it is one of the bigger piece in terms of the Guangdong province economy. But at the same time, if you think about, I agree with all the analysts above. I personally think that there's basically less than 10% chance that Ping An will actually, at least from a takeover standpoint. A little aid here or there, maybe, who knows, we never say never. But, if you basically flip all the stones, it's just impossible for them to have a majority stake in this one. And I say that because, obviously we understand that in the past, Ping An had already written down some real estate property exposures, right? And they've been trimming that down. Now it's less than 5% or probably closer to 4% of the total investment already. So directionally, they just don't want to get more exposure in the real estate. And I would add to that is, they're mostly looking for long-term return assets. So residential property, to my knowledge, they're not in that asset class. If Country Garden has some assets that are sort of longer term, say offices or industrials and whatnot, there's a possibility more like to acquire an asset instead of the company, from my understanding. But probably I don't think Country Garden holds any of those that are of interest of Ping An at this moment.
And can we take the same thinking? So in other words, is this a Ping An specific rationale, or can we take the same reasoning for other insurers and other developers? In case we go down that direction, do we need to marry these two to solve the problem?
I think, I could probably speak for the across the insurance sector, the bigger players like China Life or CPIC and whatnot, that their risk appetite should be contained, in this one, and who knows. If somehow some bankers or some other people within the organization can think about some ways that they can structure a deal that does not involve a direct investment in Country Garden per se, maybe there's a way out. But as far as I'm concerned, a direct investment in Country Garden is very, very unlikely. At this moment from any insurance companies.
Steve, good stuff. We watch the space. Steve Lam there, Bloomberg Intelligence Insurance Analyst.